So it's only a 3-game series now. Us and the Spurs. We've gone back and forth through the first 4. We've seen Kawhi Leonard hit some stupid shots. We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge get really confident after game 1, but then realize, holy crap, Thon Maker is really tall and it's not easy mode anymore. Thon Maker has definitely made it easier on Aldridge. As for Kawhi, listen man, that dude is so emotionless and heartless that no matter who I put on him, it's not going to really matter too much, but we've been able to manage the rest of the Spurs pretty well. Besides one big game by Tony Parker, no one besides Kawhi or Aldridge has really done too much to us. On the flip side of things, Mudiay has been kicking their ass and then some, driving to the rim and doing whatever the hell the guy wants to do. Well, I have it on authority that because this is a 3-game series now, the heartless Kawhi Leonard that I mentioned a moment ago has said, I'm defending Mudiay. Oh crap. This ain't good, y'all. Kawhi Leonard, who's like the reincarnation of Scottie Pippen on defense, he's going to defend Mudiay. And maybe now the Spurs will actually be able to make it to where Mudiay doesn't look like he's in the middle of a My Career series, because the guy's just been going off against them, so perhaps this is what the Spurs need to slow him down. Maybe that's the Spurs' answer. Kawhi Leonard is going to be on Mudiay, which means that's the matchup we've been waiting for, finally. So here we are. Game 5, back in Denver. It's only a 3-game series. We won Game 4. See what we can do. And I like how Kawhi Leonard has basically become the point guard of the Spurs. And I also like how he's just fallen in love with these pull-up mid-range jumpers. I mean, Thon Maker was pretty much just in the guy's face and it didn't matter. And Kawhi Leonard, he wasn't able to stop Mudiay there. I got right to the rim on him. It seemed like didn't even make a difference. Let's try a screen on Kawhi once again. Another time getting by with Mudiay, but this time the Spurs were quick to get it. However, Thon Maker's a big boy. A very big boy. 7'3" and nimble, able to jump off the floor. He's definitely not Andrew Bogut when it comes to his leaping ability. We're trying again on Kawhi, and uh-oh. Okay, now that one was a little different. Kawhi's defense actually made a difference on that one. And I gotta admit, just from that alone, I started to get a little scared. I mean, look at how this play ends. Thon Maker taking some bad shot. That was all Kawhi right there. And then unfortunately, he can also dribble the ball and get the offense going as well. And if you notice, I was the reason that guy was open there because I screwed up with Mudiay. And then Kawhi to the rim, my God. You know, I want to talk about Mudiay having a My Career series going on in this series. Kawhi as well, man. I mean, he's really the reason the Spurs are able to do this against us. And thankfully that dude missed the shot, but then LaMarcus, who's still kind of pissed off that I'm having Thon Maker defend him, says, let me generate my own offense, go to the free throw line. He hits that one there. He still has a really weird free throw release because he actually pauses it in midair. 2K with their free throw releases make no damn sense. And by the way, Joffrey's in the game because Nurkic had to foul out, or he had 3 fouls. So shout out to Joffrey. It's his first time playing in a full season. 5-point game. Pierre Jackson in there. And LaMarcus, you were just stuck there in place. You didn't do anything. As Nigel Hayes found himself wide open. And at the end of the half, here we are again. Mudiay and Kawhi. No screen this time. I'm going to go right at him and a foul. It's better than nothing. Most people just go into a panic attack the second that they're dribbling the ball and Kawhi is within 10 feet of them, so it's good to see Mudiay's no, I'm going to go at him. I'm going to see what I can do. And of course that doesn't make sense because this is a video game and I'm controlling Mudiay, but don't worry about it, it's fine. Kawhi with the ball, and who was defending him there? Thad Young? That's not going to work. Nobody on our team can defend Kawhi Leonard, but especially not Thad Young. And that's not to say Thad's a bad defender because he's not, but Kawhi's really damn good, but Mudiay is really damn good as well, and Kawhi's hey, this guy's good, man. Most players against Kawhi, they got no chance, but Mudiay, he's able to get by him, do a little nice, cool little looking layup. 7-point game, late third quarter. This is setting up really well. But here's the MVP of this series, Briscoe. Well, I'm kidding, he's not the MVP, but he makes a pretty nice pass to Boris Diaw, who probably did enough running for about a year with that layup. Seriously, The fact that Boris Diaw is as heavy as he is and still in the NBA and still being known as a power forward who can be mobile and make good passes, that's pretty wild. And I'm saying all that, and the 10-point lead that we had going into the third quarter, it's only 3 points because we are facing the San Antonio Spurs, who are just the comeback kings, which I'm pretty sure is a reference to something, but I'll be damned if I actually remember it. And Kevin Martin, aka the new Danny Green, cannot defend Gallinari in the post. Nice little drop step from Gallo. And then LaMarcus Aldridge once again channeling his inner Dennis Rodman with the offensive rebounds today. Once again with the weird looking free throw, but this time it does not drop. He only makes one. And you don't want to give us too many opportunities because then he screws up on defense. Pass over to Thon Maker, 5-point game in the fourth. In LA, you know, I gotta admit, he's being really daring in this fourth quarter, which is good for him, but I mean, missing shots with Thon Maker in his face and then not playing defense the other way. But look at this. Kawhi Leonard stopping the Marcus Smart play. By the way, for anybody asking me what the plays are, every time I call them, they're in the top right-hand corner. So there you go. If you want to rewind about 15 seconds to see the Marcus Smart play, there you go. I see the golden afro trailing the play, but unfortunately, I needed about 2 more steps forward, and he didn't want to do it. Tony Parker ended up on me this time, so you know I got to take advantage of that. Oh, where were you, Kawhi? That might be the biggest basket of the game, and you were nowhere to be found. Can't have that. Mudiay's eyes must have lit up when he saw Tony Parker defending him. He's like, yes. Because Kawhi had some moments where he was stopping Mudiay. TP with that miss. 5-point game, a chance to put this one away. I would prefer if we do it. Oh, that's got to go in. My God. Mudiay's missed, 2 straight baskets at the rim? That's not like him. And the Spurs, well, they're just getting their shots blocked. And I mean, half the time it's the CPU blocking the shot. It's not me doing anything. And then the most awkward play I could ever draw up, which is a pick and pop with Mudiay and Justin Anderson inside the 3-point line, results in us getting a 7-point lead in this thing. Spurs have to act quickly. I mean, remember last time, the crazy 3-pointer that LaMarcus Aldridge hit in the last game? We get to mid-range this time. But y'all gonna have to foul Mudiay. And then after Mudiay transforms into Thad Young, let's see if we can just hit 1 free throw to put this thing away. I mean, we're already up 6 points, so we kind of have it anyway. And so, with this victory here, unless the Spurs can score 7 points within 12 seconds, this gives us a 3-2 lead in this second round. And it gives us the opportunity to enter the conference finals with 1 more victory. The Spurs have been definitely a matchup for us so far. And if you notice, with Kawhi Leonard defending Mudiay, if y'all will stop celebrating for a second and the transition will go through, Mudiay, 18 points? It's not like he killed it this time. He was the best player in the game, but Spurs just don't have too much outside of Kawhi and Aldridge.